Sure to be fun for the whole family. Hope to see you there. Just a reminder, folks, the big three to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get
Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Warriors, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Spurs. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes. You look at Golden State. After losing game 1 here on their home court, Greg, I sense an air of desperation.
No doubt. You have to treat this like a game 7. You can't afford to head out on the road down 2-0. Early as it may be, they already find themselves in a must-win situation.
And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Henderson, Kevin Vassell out there with Wembanyama, and it's Hayward in at the 4 spot. Here's Smooth, pass to Jackson. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Smooth, 5 to shoot, down low, and stolen by Hayward. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Smooth, there's the drive. Hayward grabs the board. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Now Hayward. Out to Henderson. Takes the 3. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Wembanyama. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Smooth passes to Jackson. To the middle, here's Smooth, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws here tonight. No free throws good from Smooth.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Henderson finds Wembanyama. Here's Grimes. Wembanyama trying to free himself out. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Rebounded by Jackson.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Now here's Henderson. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Here's Vassell. Hayward on the wing. Wembanyama outside. Here's Grimes. San Antonio again missing. They're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside, Green. On the 3 off target.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Henderson passes to Wembanyama. Hayward kicks to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Good on the triple.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Green against Henderson. Out to the right wing. Here's Smooth. 6 points for him.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And Wembanyama finds Henderson. They double him with Green. Pass to Hayward for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside, Green. To the left side wing. Smooth. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Smooth's got 8.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Fires the 3. Tries again. Hayward can't hit.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Pass to Grimes. Here's Vassell. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Smooth. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Vassell outside. Here's Grimes. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Smooth. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 14.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Grimes. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Smooth. Misses the 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Nick Richard. Moses Moody comes in for Jackson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Green. San Antonio also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. Mitchell against DiVincenzo. Wembanyama. He clanks that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Wembanyama's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Moody. And another 3 for Golden State.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. .112 left here in the first quarter. They double team Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Vassell's got 6.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Mitchell against DiVincenzo. Gafford kicks to DiVincenzo. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Smooth. He's got 14. A fader. Can't hit that one. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Gafford. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Henderson out there with Mitchell. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then there's Campbell, and it's Washington in at the 5 spot. Spurs trail by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Smooth in the last game against the Spurs lit up the floor. He had 42 points, and he added 4 rebounds to his stat line. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game.
Timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And here is Mitchell. Hayward right side over Green. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Smooth. Up top, DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Green. Inside. And Campbell throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Campbell is screen on Gafford. Here's Wembanyama. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the defense gets tripped up by the screen, leaving him free to take his shot.
Marcus Sasser's checked in for San Antonio. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Smooth. 18 points for him. Pass to DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Campbell. Hayward outside. Puts up a 3. Traps in the tray. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Hayward against Green. Pass to Smooth. Lock at 6. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Campbell's shot's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Warriors lead it. Here's Smooth. Driving in. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Grimes. 7 points in the game. And good that time.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Smooth. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Grimes. He's got 9. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Gafford. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 9 points for Victor Wembanyama. 6 changes of the lead here.
Utang ina mo.
Kind of feeling their way through this game.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Spurs out in front as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, one and all.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws. Mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them? Thanks for joining us.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Man, he's been running wild on through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
You got Nick Richards. Smooth out there with Green. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. Pass to Grimes. For 3, Hayward. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Smooth. Jackson with it. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Hayward with the ball. 8 points for him. Henderson kicks to Hayward. Sinks the three-pointer. Hayward's got 11 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Jackson with the screen. Here's Smooth. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Scoot Henderson.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Vassell outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Henderson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jackson with the screen. Here's Smooth. A second chance effort. Jackson misses.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Henderson kicks to Vassell. Pass to Hayward. Here's Grimes. Shoots over Richards. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
The Warriors making a switch here. Primo's checked in. Henderson passes to Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And Wembanyama too much inside.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops it. Just let it roll.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Henderson with a screen on Jackson. Here's Hayward. Smooth with the rebound.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Richards. Here's Smooth. Henderson defending. Here's the screen. Here's Smooth. Henderson defending. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Moody's checked in for Jaren Jackson. San Antonio leading. Henderson passes to Hayward. Wembanyama high post. Pass to Henderson. Warriors with the rebound. Richards got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Primo. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Warriors. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Smooth. He's got 27. To the inside, to the wing right side. 5 on the clock. And it falls over the rim and in. Smooth's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Pass to Grimes. Wembanyama. And here's Hayward, guarded by Jackson. Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Low block shot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Smooth. Rebounded by the Spurs. Hayward's got 11 rebounds in the game. Vassell, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Primo. Here's Smooth. To the paint, and stolen by Hayward. Vassell outside. Wembanyama looking it over for 3. Hayward, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Oh, yes! And he dunks it down.
He's got to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Shoots a fader. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 4 this quarter.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Here's Smooth, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams. Campbell kicks to Mitchell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. And so far.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Mitchell against Green. Mitchell passes to Grimes. Lays it up off the glass. Grimes has got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then be able to knock it down.
On the court for San Antonio. Campbell is out there with Washington. And it's Mitchell. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
For 3, Mitchell. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Green. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Here's Smooth. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Richards.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
That's
There
good
you
for
go.
Richards.
One more.
And Richards drops them both. And the Spurs with possession. It's a 1-point game. Down low. Here's Grimes, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Hayward with a screen for Mitchell. Great D that time from Green.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Smooth. To take the lead. And he lays it up and in. Smooth's got 39.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Hayward outside. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Hayward is screen on Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jalen Green. And an important part of every team's game. The muscle stats for the Warriors.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Pass to Moody. Pocket 6. There's the lob to Jackson.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's the cell. Drills the three-pointer.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Smooth.
Oh naman! Tangin na rin!
Smooth's got 41.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Henderson, no good. Warriors have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's Smooth. Second shot opportunity. Jackson.
Pinilit ang puta.
San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And then
Pinilit.
Henderson with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Cranes it from beyond the arc. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Henderson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Jackson, a screen on Henderson. He takes it in and uses both hands to jam it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Hayward's checked in. I now have sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Smooth, defended by Hayward. They kick it out to Green. And another three for Golden State.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Richards. It's good for Wembanyama on the assist by Henderson.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
There's Green with the three, and another three for Golden State.
Just a beautiful jump shot. Green is the prototype NBA two-guard.
Pass to Wembanyama. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Offensive rebound. Hayward passes to Wembanyama. Here's Grimes. Goes back up. And the rejection by Jackson. Smooth passes to Jackson. Here's Smooth, covered by Vassell. Pass to Jackson. Golden State moving it around. Here's Smooth. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to free throw line.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
And they go to the intentional foul. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Right side Jackson. And Richards has it in the corner. Jackson in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So he gets them both.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And the Spurs making a change here. Campbell's checked in. And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a three-point game.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And now they foul and stop the clock. It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
For three, Henderson. The shot comes out. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was...
Hey, yo, bad play.
If they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen.